Hey guys, welcome to an episode of First Impressions here at MurrOtter. I'm Matt, and today we're going to be checking out the game Blasphemous, which is a action 2D platformer Dark Souls type game. I don't want to say Metroidvania. I'm not entirely sure of the Metroidvania elements, but I do know it's like an action 2D platformer supposedly in the vein of like a Dark Souls type game. But why don't we decide that for ourselves? It is by the Game Kitchen and Team 17 Digital Limited, I believe, is who's publishing it. Comes out September 10th. As you can see, this is just a demo. You can access it right now. I'm putting it out the second it came out today, August 28th, earlier this afternoon. I'm recording this, putting it out as quickly as I can. Hopefully you have time to get in there and get the demo before the game comes out, which is like 12 days from now. Let's all play it together. Let's go. Start demo. Hack and slash. Bang! Wasteland of the Buried Churches. Wow, you're floaty. I wonder if that's supposed to be like that. There's no gravity, it appears. Press Y to rest at the pre-do. Seems French or something. I don't know. I'm going to call it the pre-do. Saving your game and refilling your health in flasks. Dark Souls. Upon death, you will respawn at the last visited pre-do. We're going to call them a bonfire. How about that? Resting will cause enemies to respawn. Dark Souls. Cool. You swing with your square button and or X for you Xbox fans out there. Dodge is not B, so that's good to know. I don't know. Dodge is, slide at least, is R2. Parry with R1, it would seem. I think I drank. I should rest at my pre-do. Gets my health back. How did I drink? L1. All right, cool. Just experimenting. Look, you got to know what's coming. Got to know what's coming. I should also look at sort of our visual. I don't know if there's an actual like options menu. Nope. Settings. Game options. I just want to show you guys what you have. You got game options here. Audio, sound, test language, configure. I should obviously point out that it is. I'll get my mouse out of the way too. I'm playing this on PC, but I believe it's going to be on pretty much everything. Switch, I know. PS4, Xbox, obviously Steam. Price unclear. I want to say $19.99, but let me see if I can't confirm that for you really quickly. Yeah, it does not display that yet, at least in Steam. Our video options are VSync, full screen, pixel perfect, which is what we have. Sound, suppose I could take that down a bit just in case. Gameplay tips, great, cool. Oh, and you had a Metroid map, awesome. So it looks like Dark Souls Metroidvania. Give me this game now. Oh wait, I'm playing it right now. Okay, use prayer, which is the L2 button. Dodge and parry. Interact. Blood penance. Not sure what that means. Camera movement, regular movement. Cool. Now, can I float? Why did you just levitate to the top? Did you see that? I thought I died there. How much health do these dudes have? And why can't I see their health bars? Sir? This naked person bearing a cross has murdered me. We're gonna use our dodges. I don't like the no health bar thing, and I crumbled his tibia, it seems, there. I will say the motion is a little stuttery for me. I'm not sure if it's the same for you guys. I just want to check, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's 60 FPS. I mean, my computer is capable of that. Let's just make sure, though. VSync is on. Maybe I should turn that off. Let's see. It didn't help. I'm going to put it back. And then I promise we'll get out of the menus. I just wanted to make sure that we're getting this at the optimal. Oh, I didn't turn it off. That's why. All right, I'm leaving it. Don't care.
Sister of mine.
Oh, it's voice acted.
Told to you, someone is heading towards the Forbidden Gate.
The Forbidden Gate. Is that French?
Someone who seeks the purge and excommunication of all that is sacred and rests there.
The accent, not the language.
No, do not place your doubts on me. I am ready.
That man's gonna try to kill me. Seems safe to say. Up top, I see an 1890. Is that my souls? I'm gonna top off. All right, it's an instant heal. I did just notice that, and it's not good for even half a health bar. I'd assume we can up that. I also don't remember what our bonfires look like. Okay, we have a cutscene of sorts. I'm surprised actually at the production of this so far. Let me see if I can see who this team has, what they've made in the past. I have a weird hat on.
Penitent one, you who carry the painful guilt in your cracked hands. Lend it to us and alleviate our burden.
We are weird looking, dude.
Lend it to us and wipe away our tears. Because it is an act of penitence.
This seems to be the blood penance. I wonder if it lets you like strengthen yourself at the cost of health or something. I can't remember that spell in Dark Souls, but it was a dark magic spell. Visit the Mea Culpa shrines to increase the power of your sword. You can also spend Tears of Atonement, souls, to unlock combat techniques. Ooh, a skill tree, not straight level ups. I don't know how I feel about that. Visit additional shrines to increase the Mea Culpa's strength to access more powerful techniques. I'm not a huge fan of skill trees. I'd rather do power-ups, so let's see what we have. Perfects the technique of the plunge attack by concentrating power on the Mea Culpa during the fall, which causes an explosion around the point of impact that pushes and damages the enemies around. It consumes fervor. Don't know what that means yet. Sacred technique that allows the bearer of the Mea Culpa to use the cut of its blade to bless his own blood and turn it into a throwing weapon. It consumes fervor. Seeing a pattern here. These that are lit up seem to be the ones I'm capable of getting right now, so let's look at those. The Penitent one performs a fourth combo to finish an attack. Press X repeatedly. Do I already have that? Oh, I don't have the souls for some of these. Concentrates the power of the Mea Culpa on the blade, allowing the Penitent one to release its full potential in a single but incredible devastating attack. It consumes fervor. Takes advantage of the speed of a fall to perform a plunging attack. Consumes fervor. That's a drop attack, I guess. And the Penitent one takes advantage of the dodge impulse to thrust Mea Culpa at the enemies furthest away. It consumes fervor. This is the only one that doesn't, and it's just like another 200. So I actually want to save, and I'll come back. I want ones that don't consume fervor, which there is no stamina bar, so I assume it's like mana, which is the blue bar up top. But I guess we're going to find that out together. Again, this demo is out now as of August 28th at 5 p.m. Eastern, which is when I'm recording this, not when it's being published. Ah, there's our shrine. So you don't level up at shrines, you level up at Mea Culpa booths. Yeah, because when I hit Y to shrine, it is rest or bust. And I want to know, are there hidden walls? Also, noticed a crying man in the top left there. That's very Doom-esque. I wonder if he gets worse the more damaged we get. A la Doom. Alright, we have a does not open from this side, it would appear. Which I assume I'll hit that gear. We'll open a shortcut. Dark Souls. Eventually, I'll stop accusing this game of being like Dark Souls. It's not an accusation. It's an observation. Okay, so we... Oh, we can't go down because of the gate. I remember that thing from 4 seconds ago. Alright, this guy's traps. Could have observed the blood on the ground in his defense and mine. Some of your attacks can stun certain enemies. Press Y to execute stunned enemies. Ending an enemy in this way grants a fervor and Tears of Atonement bonus. Dude, yes. Oh, that's cool. Let's go. Very Doom-esque. Does it give me my health back? Okay, so the blood on the ground was our hint. The floaty jumps are so strange in a game like this. I gotta remember what my dodge is. Okay. I didn't do great. 2 enemies at once is always a no-no in the Souls universe. How do I have so many souls yet the enemies I've killed now aren't even worth that much? Can I duck? Yes. Oh, we got my toes. That guy was ready. He was waiting. How do I block again? I would like to practice parries at some point, just to see how they work. I stunned him, so they do indeed work. You just got to time it properly with the attack. Typical parrying mechanic. Can I get up here? No, that was so dumb. it looks like this will circle me back to the shortcut. I'm curious how the difficulty of this game will be. Can I do this with my noggin, or do I have to hit it? Nice. Cool use of a shortcut. I like that mechanic of the weight dropping too. And that means I've looped back and can now rest here. Also, I should go back and level up. So far, so good on this one. I'm not going to lie. While I do wish it was more like stat-based, it will be nice to have the immediacy of the payoff of kind of upgrading your skill tree. Does it show you? Yeah, okay. It shows you it's like a sword logo to show you we can upgrade that. But I do like the immediacy of the bonus you get out of a skill tree. Let me tell you the reason I don't like skill trees in games typically. What I find is if you can just up your strength, speed, you know, I don't know, faith, magic, whatever have you. In those games, that means that you could beat it based on your skill at the very beginning, and the game will play the same beginning to end, dependent on what items you have. So it's more of like, what gear do you find? What armor do you find? And you can pick it up at any time. If you go play a Souls game or something like that right away, you're going to know how to play it. I had this complaint about Sekiro, just so you know. I'm not completely sucking off FromSoft, because FromSoft and Sekiro did a skill tree. And my complaint there, I am going to buy this. My complaint there is the same as my complaint that I'm talking about right now, which is that if I were to go play Sekiro right now, I wouldn't be able to do like the double, what's it called? Like the double Achiri or whatever it is. Like the kind of block attack you can do, or use some of your different, you know, like magical skills and things like that you unlock as the game goes on. And so if I go back to it, I got to like not only relearn the game, but relearn like what my items I have at that point in the game are, because your muscle memory kind of teaches you as you go, like what's available to you throughout the game. And then you go back and you play the first couple zones and you're like, oh, this isn't the game I remember, because God, there's a lot of enemies in here. Don't do it. Okay, so the magic is easier, or at least takes more damage. Excuse me, can I leave this map? Oh, God bless. Okay. I took more damage than I would have liked to. I do like there's some platforming challenge so far. Now, what's that, you ask? What is my favorite 2D Dark Souls-esque game? I'm going to say something controversial. I think Hollow Knight was a Dark Souls-like. Not just because you could go back and like get your souls, or by fighting your own shadow, or whatever the hell was happening from a lore perspective when you would die. Oh, fuck. God, that magic does a lot of damage. Can I climb that rope? Nope. But that thing looks cool up there. You look super horrifying. I'm trying to use B to dodge. Drink. Don't. I died for the first time. Exemplaris excommunicationis. Is that Latin? I think I just learned Latin. Cupid just dropped me a weapon. Press RT to dodge. The dodge action. Use the dodge action to crouch through small spaces, avoid physical attacks, and pass through enemies without suffering damage. Okay, so it's telling me about my iframes as if I didn't know, which personally I find insulting, but also fair. How far did I make it? Okay, so we looped around quite a bit. I'd imagine there's a shortcut coming. In the meantime, we're going to have to, as the kids say, get good. Can you parry him? Yep. So I got to work on my parries, it seems. The pace of those is like an interesting, like platforming challenge. I like that. And do you get contact damage? It seems like you don't. That was a complaint I had about Bloodstained. Ritual of the Night, the Castlevania-like, the Egovania, if you will. Oh, fuck you. Oh, it didn't double damage me. It did give me some iframes there. Ooh, is there? I didn't notice this path was here last time. A chest? I bet I get punished for this. Give me something good. I've acquired Siguria. To your eyes like stars. I don't know what that means, but I gotta kill all these witches now. Rule number 1, limit the enemies. So always try to hit one down. So a brief hymn in the night skies overwhelms the penitent one with the fury of righteousness, increasing the speed of his attacks for some time. Equip. Oh, there's lore. There's a small girl with 2 star-like eyes who, when she looks at me, makes me stay by her side. They say she's a saint, came down from the sky. Do not cry, my child, or I'll get lost on the way. That didn't rhyme. What is it that tolls? The bells in the distance. What is it that cries? On her face, eyes star-like. So not only is it lore, but it's fucking poetry. Equip your prayer in the inventory and press LT to invoke it. Prayers and some combat techniques use up fervor. Attack and execute enemies to fill up your fervor bar. Fair enough. So I'll be able to make myself like crazy quick. Quick like a cat. Really hoping I'd gotten a ranged attack out of that. Don't do it. They're all kind of just looking at me. I don't like it. I'm going this way. Till they reset. I gotta remember to dodge. Dodge, bro. Dodge, bro. I gotta move the dodge button, I think. It's too much muscle memory in a game like this to do it Souls style. As I remember it now, it's helpful. I'm also playing Remnant from the Ashes at this point in my life. So it's another dodge button I have to worry about. Oh, he does get stunned, so maybe I should just keep hitting him. Oh my gosh. I just desperately want to know what this is. I've acquired the cervical vertebrae of Zitcher. The hell does that mean? And it does pause. Zitcher, the brewmaster, or Zyker, gave fame to his monastery by brewing the most famous beer in the kingdom. One night, the flames of fire raised his legend to the heavens. I'm going to assume there's not fall damage, and I can talk to this brostein. I got a guilt fragment. No idea what the hell that means. I saved a baby. You'll find them caged all over Custodia. You can release them with any technique at your disposal. Okay, well, I did just that. Let me grab it. Nice. And we got another shortcut. I'm curious, if you die and don't get back, is all your progress lost? Or similarly to Dark Souls, just your experience? I noticed you didn't leave experience on the ground, at least as far as I had noticed. If you guys noticed differently, please ping me and let me know in the comments, so that I can know before September 10th when this game comes out. But I am going to save in the meantime. I don't have the souls worth saving. I'm going to look right now, though. 489 is my... Ooh, your magic doesn't replenish. Just your health and spells. Or, I mean, your health and potions. Okay, so, maps. Down. Got it. Next. It's a Souls-like Metroidvania. Other Souls-like Metroidvanias I like, if you're wondering and want to check out the genre, if you will. Highly recommend the game Salt and Sanctuary. That's like a little more of a direct Souls-like than the Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's like one of the best Metroidvanias ever made. But not necessarily like a Souls-like in the truest form. I just find it to be in the atmosphere and sort of like ambiguous lore. Can I... slide through this tiny area? No, you have to be on flat ground to start your slide. Whereas, Jesus, I did not see blood. That felt like a dirty trick a little bit. Didn't like that as much. Are you kidding? It got my toesies. Can you drink whilst climbing? No. Good. Okay. You also can't take a shot to the face and be okay. We're not getting out of here, okay. But that's all right. Gonna drink again, only because it won't actually top off the health. Our way out would be right there. Oh, I thought I got the parry. Do it. Nope, didn't. Should have probably just smacked him in the face the first time. God, this thing again. He's just, you can stun lock. Oh, nope, you can't. He'll just stab you in the heart eventually. Excommunicationist. All right, this area is not bad. I don't know when the demo ends, and I'm not necessarily thinking I'm going to ride it out all the way, but I do want to take you guys a little bit further because we have access to this. Another like 10 or 15 minutes at least. I want to make sure you have a good feel. Did not read that probably useful tip there because I'm a man, and men don't need help with things. We don't ask for directions. I'm just kidding. Please come back and tell me what helpful information you had. Oh, God. The combat feels good, but I forgot about those again. Jesus. This is not going how I would prefer. All right, here's what we're going to do. What's interesting is you get your health back, but you do have to pay like the toll of the animation. So you get an instant heal, but all right, let's do this. I gotta time that better. Let's practice again. Nope. All right, I'm just gonna take the safe way out. Hit the wrong button. Let's try it again. Nope. Let's try it again. Nope. He doesn't hit very hard. Maybe that's because he's... Is he not using a parryable item? Oh, hi. Oh, is that our self? Oh, I think that was my chance to learn about the game. Oh, God, he got me. He got me again. Gotta bait the attack. Cut his head off of his little chair. Now, I can parry these guys pretty easily, I believe. Thought he died in one hit after you parried him. Did not. Oh, I got at that range. Man, I'm into this game, though. Hello, babies. Thank you. Okay, so 694. What do you get back? Because I didn't lose my souls. Let's notice. 694 is what I have now. When I go free my body from the chair of death. This time, I'll remember about the booby trap spikes. I am just going to go through that door, though, with the ghosties here. Maybe I'll just kill this ghosty. No. If you could continue to back up and just let me out. Thanks. Okay, so this is where I got hit by spikes repeatedly. Nope, there's still no indication that they're there. And that one I knew about. And again. Alright, now let's be patient here. Okay. I don't think that was exactly fair, but that's okay. I'm not going to try to parry this guy. Another life lesson we've learned. Look, what is Dark Souls if not a chance to learn? Oh, I bought that 4th item combo finisher. I forgot. God bless. Cool. We have slightly more health than in the past. Oh God, there's too much here. I did want to learn the lesson, so we did get a little health out of that fragment. I want to let them turn. Okay. Parried them both. Sometimes I feel in the rhythm, and sometimes I don't. There's not... I wish there was like a more responsive bit of feedback. It could be my controller, actually. When you got hit, I actually like vibration. I don't think I have that, and I don't know that. I don't know if that's my controller or the game. I don't even recall what this controller is capable of. What's in here? Oh, a hidden area. Hello. Does it come with a challenge, or are you just going to give me free stuff? Well, I don't like that much. We'll go up this way for a sec. It's been uncovered on the map. So we know its presence. Why is there that there? I'd really like a bonfire now. The music fading also makes me feel a little boss fighty. Ooh, an NPC. Hello.
From a place of blessings have I been entrusted with watching over you, penitent one. Thus it has been arranged.
Okay.
My name is Viridiana. I have been granted a gift with which I can assist you in carrying your burden if required. But only you can make that choice.
What does that mean, though, lady?
Penitent one in silence. Will you require my assistance with your next task?
I don't. I'm gonna say yes for the point of learning. It's a demo.
So be it.
Maybe she'll be like a summon and will help me in a boss fight. We have a bonfire, so I'm gonna now go back to that hidden space because I want to know it's there. Believe it was this away. God, our little thorny witch hat just makes me laugh every time I look at it. Alright, so I wonder, will these always be the sign of a hidden space? Wouldn't make them that hidden, would it? Alright, this is a room full of things I hate. Can I hit that? I couldn't tell. Wasn't a good enough experiment. I'd like to do it again. Come on. That one disappeared because it hit my body. Hopefully we can do a little bit of a better experiment here. Come on. Nope. It hits you. Was just curious. I guess it makes sense that you can't parry magic, but sometimes in a Metroid you can like bat something back. Okay. I don't like it. You guys are like hella strong. I'm really impressed. Good job. Die, though. The fact that it's on Switch makes me really happy. This is the kind of game I just feel like belongs on Switch. Like I said, I'm playing it on PC now. Granted, I don't think it has like stellar. Ooh, is that a new health? Well, I get that back. An empty vessel. Let's see if there's lore on it. Where's my like inventory? An empty brew vessel. It said so. It said so. Here it is. Vessel made of crystal and gold, capable of holding the hallowed bile that emanates from the morning fountains. Get up and tell us what you witnessed, said the scribe without averting his gaze from the paper. I received an order for the exhumation of a penitent who had been buried about a year ago, answered the gravedigger. He was well loved in Albero, and many punishers approached his grave, but when I dug him up, we saw blood coming from a crack in his sarcophagus, blood red as wine. Those who were there rushed to open the lid of the coffin and carried them on their shoulders, watching his blood gush out from its side. Others ran to their houses, searching for buckets and bottles to keep all that blood that wouldn't stop flowing out. Apologies if you hear that chirping sound. There's some kind of like car alarm or something going on outside. Okay, we're up to 1,000 souls. Now what I'd like to do is to go back and see if we can't see that boss fight and see if that woman's going to come help us. That feels like a nice way to round out this little first impressions video. Now, like I've told you in the past, my first impressions videos are meant to be me opening the box so you don't have to. Like I said, this is a demo, so you can play this game yourself. Highly recommend you check it out if you like what you're seeing so far, and let's all buy it together if we so choose when the game comes out September 10th. Like I said, I'll definitely be doing that, and I think I'll be doing it on Switch. Boss fight. Boss fight. Very cool parallaxing sort of background there. I like that design. This boss fight looks amazing. Wish I'd remembered to rest. Don't throw that at me. Okay, so you cannot go through the boss to dodge. Also seems like she's not going to help me on this particular mission. Yikes. Scoobs. Oh, you can sometimes do it. Maybe it's just his arms. Can you tell where in the ground that's going to come out of? Seems like no. Just next to him. He's a root mother. We're actually playing Remnant still. The iframes appear to still work here. Oh, those were permanent. Can I hit them? Oh, she is in here. I'm not sure what she's doing, but she is in here. Oh, she's healing me. So this is like easy mode. For those of you that don't want to play Souls in its hardest form. So we died, but she does give you a free heal. We had no heals going into that fight, and we got his health below full. So this seems to be like your version of a summon. I wonder what the punishment is. Also, it seems that I do not get that extra heal yet, but I wonder if in turn we'll find an area in the game where you can fill up your vial to get the new heal. I like that option for making the fight easier. It's not something I personally would do, but I have friends who I know find like the difficulty of Souls to not be fun. Is there anything you can do to skip through the cutscene? That's not something we need. Don't do it. I was hoping I could hit the thorns to kind of hurt him. Do it. Throw your temper tantrum. The Piedad. Piedad. I would like to get through him so I can get to my old souls. Oh, it chases you there. Okay. Don't do it. We're almost back to half. I think this is about where we were last time. Doing much better, of course. I don't think she's even had to heal us yet. But maybe I've just been missing it and thinking I'm a champion among men. When actually, I'm just a scrub. But you all already knew I was scrub, so... Ain't no new info there. Okay, so his range is getting longer. Oh, and he's starting to spit bombs. Word to your moms, he came to drop spit bombs. I'd like it if you would stop, and if you would stop, and if you would stop. Don't do it! Ooh, the range, he had me pinned there, but we got this fight. Second try is pretty good. Very cool ending frame, though. Thank you for your help, assistant woman. I hope you didn't need to help me. Requiem aeternum. I really like that, like, I think it's Latin, touch. Guilt has been expiated. I assume I got that back is what that means. And that's the end of the demo. Perfect timing. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like you saw, coming to PC and Steam September 10th. I guess the Switch version will be a little bit later. Blasphemous seems awesome. If you are into Souls-like games and or Metroids, and if you like both, doesn't seem like much of a reason to skip this one, unless the price tag seems to be too outrageous by the end. I'd say it's easily a $20 game. Probably a $30 game if they can improve some and make it like 60 FPS or something like that, which again, this is just a demo, so as far as like the capabilities and performance, obviously none of this is in its final form. Keep that in mind, but the Game Kitchen has something special on their hands right here. I hope you guys will check it out. And again, this demo was available as of 6 p.m. on August 28th. They say it's for a limited time. Get in there and grab it if you want to check that out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please go ahead and hit the like button. It helps me out a lot. I've got all kinds of new videos on this channel. Speaking of Souls likes, I'm playing Remnant right now. We're checking out Minoria, the awesome metroidvania. I've got that on the channel. We're going to check out Decay of Logos, the Zelda Souls like supposedly. That's going to be a review we have coming up very soon, hopefully as soon as tomorrow. So be sure to check that one out if you're interested in the review and first impressions of that as well. And if you want to see all that stuff and more, please hit subscribe. I'd love to see you there. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you again next time.